Greetings, Keishlings. Keish Prime here with my live reaction of Kaiju number 8, chapter 120. Alright, so we got Narumi trying to see all the patterns that number 9 can possibly do. It's being interrupted by all of the energy signatures that are going off inside of him because of the whole he's a chimera thing. But yeah. Still, good information. He's like, if me and Hoshina end up failing, we still have the new generation. They'll pick up where we left off. So let's get into it. I'll be back, Mina. It's now or never. Reach out to the countless hands that couldn't be saved. So there's Mina, and she's like, where the heck did he go? So yeah, at the very end of the last chapter, we had Kafka come in and deal a sizable punch. Its full impact hasn't been unleashed yet. But you're seeing the discharge now. There's Hoshina. Narumi has collapsed due to being overheated a bit. I did it. Show us what you got, Kafka Habino. Okay, so he is in full form now. Monster number 8, back on the front line? What is this? I thought he lost all vital signs. It's nothing short of a miracle. But still, this doesn't mean we have the upper hand now either. Yeah, especially with the weird seal marking things that are just, oh god. Okay, that one's different. Huh? So he still isn't strong enough to beat it? Oh, crap, that's exposed his core. Wait. He's healing almost instantly? What's going on? What'd Kafka do? There's something different about him now. I get it. Relax, I'm about to release my power. What? Okay. He's charging up like a Super Saiyan almost. Wind's kind of whipping around him. That day, I was the very first to notice it. Notice what? So this is flashback to a child. I went to report it right away. But that's it. That's all I could do. Oh, so he reported either this was the first kaiju that ever appeared, or this is the first one that appeared that he could actively try to report for. If only I had been a commander with 99% released force. Or a skilled fighter with a top-notch sword and gun. Or a superhero capable of defeating 10,000 monsters. Or anything other than a powerless child. But maybe our house my dad built on a loan, and the stationery store where my grandma bought me a toy pencil case. The koala stationery store. Okay, so he lost his home. He lost places that are, emotionally connected to. And the fried chicken restaurant where my mom worked part-time. In the squid park where I fought with my 3rd grade classmates. And the game console I finally managed to get. Oh no, it's the BS2. Really showing how this is a flashback. And even Mina's calico cat. What all would still be around? I wonder what things would have been like if I could have saved them all. He's just emotionally distant now. But that only made me hate myself. It's time to put those thoughts to rest. Yeah, you're no longer the defenseless child that can't do anything. The path I've chosen as an adult may be different from what you had imagined. So he's talking to his childhood self. But I'll still fight with my head held high. Just like you would have wanted. He walks past him, gets a rather creepy smile, and let's do this. So the two of them are like merging? What the fuck's going on? So his mask is all cracked up, but otherwise seems to be... Oh, okay. He really is releasing his full power. He's literally shattered his skin. Like, the normal, like, black, exterior that he has, at least for the majority of his body, has now turned to white. It's now or never. Break free from the black shell of regret. Well, it's quite literal that it's this. Okay. So, he also seems to have more eyes. Interesting. So, yeah. I guess that's supposed to imply that he is, what we saw is it's kind of like all the forms that Frieza had. He would like kind of shed them by transforming, and slowly releasing more and more of his power. We didn't see like a full transformation or anything, but we're seeing like the shedding of his old self for the new and the more powerful. So really not a one-for-one, similarity, but it is something that comes to my mind. So, I wonder what Kafka's really capable of. Like, we know that he's very fast, physically very strong. His durability is probably one of his more weaker, traits, but it's not awful. He has like transformative abilities. We haven't really sadly gotten to see that as much as like the way back in the one shot when that was much more prevalent, when he was like having a hard time controlling his body. But he doesn't really do that as often, so I'm hoping that we get to see that in full force now. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. So yeah, that went quickly. Everyone is just kind of like, they're either like passed out, completely in shock, thinking this is all just a miracle, that any of it is, possible at all. Kafka's having like an inner moment with himself of like, the person you were back then is not the person I am now. The person you hope to be, while I took a different route, I hope I'm still a person that will fight like hell and make you proud, kind of deal. So, I can go with that. Let's see what, I guess, Kaiju number 8, white form, or whatever color he's supposed to be, is capable of. But anyway, I guess maybe like his skull being like, that like white bone and stuff, like maybe that was all just a hint of what lied underneath. Like those were just the bits that were maybe more durable and like they just were coming through. But I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, let me know your own thoughts and opinions. Anything I missed, misunderstood, please let me know down below. Links down below for all my socials. I'm part of the One Punch Man podcast and Grim Reaper's channel, so go check that out. And as always, later days. And until next time, Kijlings. Full force. Actually, I'm kind of wondering, is this more like Boros, actually, from One Punch Man? Maybe.